I'm just in the basement because it is really bloody hot outside. Yeah, we are full blown into a classic Midwestern summer. And I'm hiding in the basement because it is sticky. It is actually cold down here. I've had to put a hoodie on. I'm just here chill, really. How's everyone's week? I hope they've been pretty good. Mine's been pretty good. I've got to do some fun things. I spent the weekend in downtown Chicago, which is always fun. I love Chicago. I'm a Milwaukee gal, technically, but Chicago is fun as hell. Like, no one's gonna deny that. No one from Milwaukee is gonna deny that. It's an hour away and it's more fun. As much as I love Milwaukee. But yeah, did some fun things. Did some important things. On one of the days, it was really funny. My girlfriend and I, we ran into this like Swedish festival. It was they do it every year. The Swedish American Museum in Andersonville. They put on Midsummer, which is really funny because not many Swedish people actually live in that area anymore. It's now a gay neighborhood. So a lot of gay people hang out there. We go there to hang out. There's a couple bars there we like, where we see the fellow gays. They do a Swedish festival, and it's really funny because all the stalls and everything they're trying to sell you is it's very targeted at gay people. It's like what barely passes as Swedish, but appeals to gay people. And yeah, they got us, man. We bought a ton of shit. And I have no regrets. It's pretty reasonable. And I'm pretty pleased. So that was a bit of an indulgent good time. Buy a ton of shit. I literally bought 2 rings and a shirt. Got these 2. I'll show them to you. I didn't realise I was literally wearing what I was talking about. But yeah, I got this ring. Come on, focus. It might not. But yeah, it's like the idea is it's kind of like melted. It fits on that finger pretty well. And then I got this guy. I don't know if you can see. Oh, that's better when I keep it on my finger. But I thought that was cool. It fits weirdly well on my thumb. I have quite chubby fingers, but like weirdly like skinny thumbs. So yeah, fun weekend. I am back in Milwaukee now. We're all back here. We had a good Father's Day. And I don't know, life has been... It feels like everything is happening very fast all of a sudden. I feel like I'm just coming out of this period of like extreme boredom and waiting and feeling useless and feeling like I just want to do something and I want to get going with the next steps of life, and I feel like that's finally started. Actually, I don't know if I meant to say that. Never mind, I just told you something that I was not going to announce yet. So I'm going to edit that out. But I have been applying to some things, been taking some L's, but I have learned a lot from the L's, so we move forward it. We learn from them, and we, reap those W's when we've put the work in. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. My girlfriend got some really good news about her future. I don't want to announce it on here yet because it is not common knowledge yet. Her work does not know. So, yeah, I'll keep that pretty close to the... I can hear my dog running around. Yeah, I think we're going to keep that pretty close to the chest until it's been officially announced in our personal lives, but exciting things coming. moves. Yeah, just watch this space for a very exciting, life-changing announcement. I've been wanting to do more videos where I just kind of, I don't know, where it feels like I'm just kind of vibing with you. I hope that this video has that effect, at least a little bit. Just talking about kind of absolutely nothing. Like, I try and avoid just like complaining. I think that's kind of annoying. I'm trying to resist the temptation of maybe treating this a bit like a diary and just kind of writing everything that you're upset about, which is not even that much. But I feel like you always find things that you're annoyed about when you're journaling, don't you? But I still want it to be quite off the cuff and just whatever comes up, comes up. Oh my god, my hair. I swear I should start like another ASMR channel just for like me complaining about my hair and the weather. So yeah, let me know if you're into that. I know you're definitely not. It's pretty much just this channel actually. But yeah, I hope you feel like you can just come chill with me. I don't care who you are. I can get along with pretty much just anybody. And if you are a kind person that is considerate of others and down to keep trying to be the best person they can be, then we're gonna get along great. You are in a safe spot. I'm not gonna judge you, no matter who you are. I've been watching some really good new ASMR. I keep finding like people trying it for the first time, and truly that is my favourite like genre of ASMR. I've been trying to sort of replicate that feeling a little bit, while also trying to, like in my own videos, I've been trying to sort of bring that character of I'm just trying something out, let's see what happens. I think that's just a winning vibe, isn't it? I feel like I never really know what I'm gonna say or do, so I think that might be part of it. I might be partly there, but I also want to showcase that like my production quality has gotten a lot better since I started. I've really learned a lot about like editing and like how to produce really quality audio and visual and video as well. I think for a long time, I do agree with this because I don't actually care that much when I watch ASMR. I don't care about the video quality, really at all. But I do want to, I don't know, I want to show effort when I make it. I want to put love into it, if that makes sense. And I want it to be the best that I can make it. I think that's how I reach the kind of authentic feel, even if it's like an authentic feel to my videos, even if it's not very explicit, even if it's something that isn't outright noticeable. I just want to make them the best that I can to track progress and also demonstrate care. I think I want to be able to, that's mainly it, I want to demonstrate care to you, the viewer. I think if I suddenly went back to not caring about what it looked like or what it sounds like, or caring about the details, or addressing the little things that make a good video great, I think that would be disingenuous of me to not care about those things at this point, just because I've learned a lot about what I can do to make these videos better. I don't necessarily need that to correspond to more viewership. I think that's like, it doesn't seem to me that higher quality videos equal more views or more subscribers. It doesn't really seem to be that way generally. I think there are a lot of exceptions, and there are a lot of people, I don't know, like off the top of my head, like Jojo ASMR, like he's probably the most popular in terms of subscribers, and his quality is unmatched. But I think a lot of viewers don't need that level of production to get ASMR and to really enjoy it, and I definitely understand that. I just like producing it to the highest quality that I can, because it feels good and it feels like I'm giving you my best. Because really all I'm doing is just chatting absolute rubbish at you. So it feels like the least I can do is produce the best quality video that I know how to do at this point. Even if other people A, don't care, or B, other people can do it much better. I don't know. I'm committed to this. I just want to keep getting better. This is what I'm like. I think I have a healthy fear of stagnation, which is fine. I don't know. I'm not complaining about that. What else to fill you in on? I've been doing a lot of Pride activities. I hope you've been enjoying Pride however you do. I'm not one that usually, like, I do go to the events just because it gives me a lot of hope, especially like the ones in places where you would not expect the level of engagement that there is. It's really nice to see, like, you know, people there with families and everybody of all different walks of life kind of enjoying something together. That really fills me with a lot of hope, which I honestly need. So I've been really getting into it this year. I think everybody engages in their own way, but I've been engaging quite traditionally. I think I've been going to the festivals, I've been going to the parades, meeting a lot of new, like, queer people and learning more about you know, Pride and queer history and that kind of stuff. So I don't know, it does feel good to engage with that more. You know, I think it's good to lean into that when you feel like you need it as a queer person. That's just my experience anyway. It's been really fun doing those. I don't know if you've watched them, but I've done a couple, you know, Pride videos for, like Pride fact videos for this channel. It was honestly so fun researching those. Obviously making them was fun too, but yeah, I had a really good time researching them as well. It was so interesting. There was so much I didn't know, and so much I was excited to share with people. So yeah, I have really enjoyed that. Let's see, I've been trying to spend as much time outside as possible, which you can obviously see on my face, of how gorgeous and tan I look. Obviously that's a joke. I still look pasty as hell, and you can maybe even see a little bit of red in spite of all the sunscreen. Yeah, that's enjoyable, but going poorly. Yeah, I don't know, working outside and applying for things outside, researching things outside is fun. It feels like you're on holiday, you know, especially if you've got like a nice spot to hang out in. I'm lucky this year that I do. My dog, obviously, because she's a dog, loves being outside. She loves just hanging out there with us. You know, she does ultimately want you to throw shit for her to fetch. But, you know, she's also pretty good at just chilling. We have had to teach her to chill, and she is mostly receptive. She's a good girl. She really wants to please us, but she has a lot of energy. Oh, I just heard somebody open the door and her run across the house to close it again so that she can go outside. What kind of food do you like during the summer? I know that's a really stupid question, a bit, a bit icebreakery, but for me personally, being in the Midwest this summer, I'm really excited for a lot of the food. For those of you who are not familiar with Chicago, and honestly Milwaukee too, to an extent, they're not outdoorsy cultures, but they are very outsidesy. So all they want to do really when the weather gets nice is find a patio outside and just hang out there, getting drunk and eating bar food all day. So obviously the food's pretty good. If you've ever had a Chicago dog, a hot dog, they're pretty good. I'm not a huge hot dog person or a sausage person, but I do love a Chicago dog, I like a Chicago beef too, like with the giardiniera on top. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all the good food. Also, corn on the cob. It is really good here. And cheap too. You can get 10 heads of corn for not very much, and just whack that on the barbie or the grill, whatever you got, cook it out. And you can, it's delicious. I'm a massive elote fan, and it's really easy to make elotes. So I'm always convincing people to try and make them together, rather than just having it with butter on it. But plain butter is good. That is the most Iowa I've ever sounded. I lived in Iowa for 5 years, if you didn't know. If you go back to the first couple videos of this channel, they are filmed in Iowa, because that is where I went to school, that's where I went to university. And if you know nothing about Iowa, you might know that they are famous for their corn, and their cornfields, and they are very proud of it. So much so that their main rivalry is with Nebraska, who also is pretty famous for corn. And Iowans will absolutely not hear it if you try and compare the two. Side fact. Don't know if that's interesting or not. Actually, I think it's quite boring, so probably perfect for a video like this, isn't it? I think another fun thing about summer is that everyone wants to everyone's way more inclined to everybody seems way more inclined to have fun drinks. So I don't know, people wanna, in the UK at least, in the UK fun drink would be Pimm's in the summer, as well as your classic pint and cider and that stuff. People make Pimm's. People in the States, they love making their mojitos, their margaritas. They love getting the blender out for that, to have in their garden, or their yard. My family's been pretty mad about Aperol spritzes lately. They've been enjoying them. And my girlfriend introduced them, and that's all they drink now. I don't know, everyone's just down to have a good time in the summer, isn't it? Aren't they? I think especially in the Midwest, where the times of year when the weather feels livable and enjoyable is just so few and far between. We spend, I say we, I've only lived in the Midwest maybe a collective 8 years out of my life in total. Actually, that's a really long time, never mind. We come out of a mass depressive episode every spring because we've not seen the sun in 5 months, and it's been cold, extremely cold, life-threateningly cold, and grey, and everything is dead, and it's depressing as hell. So we get very into summer, and we I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of oh, it's summer, come on, treat yourself, it's summer. It's like a big vacation, even though you're just going about your everyday life. That's how it is for a lot of people, I don't know. That's kind of how I am. comes out on a random day in March and you feel like you've just popped a molly. So, yeah, the vibe is good. Everybody's very happy to be outside, and you know, seeing other people again. What else to update you on? Not a whole lot, to be honest. I do have news, but I can't share it, which is annoying. I guess keep watching the videos, especially the ramble ones, because yeah, I will probably announce something pretty big and exciting in the next one or two of those. So watch this space. I am going to rejoin my girlfriend and my little dog, and I'm going to wish you a really relaxing rest of your evening, or night, or day, or morning, whatever it is. I'm going to ask that you be kind to yourself, and if you have the time or energy, to be kind to others. And I'm going to wish you sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next video.